It was a peculiar day indeed, filled with bizarre occurrences that left me questioning the very fabric of reality. The morning began innocently enough as I set out for a leisurely round of golf, hoping to unwind and enjoy the fresh air. Little did I know the universe had other plans in store for me. As I teed off on the first hole, my optimism was swiftly dampened by a wayward shot that sent my precious golf ball sailing into the thick underbrush. I searched frantically, only to discover that my wayward ball had been commandeered by a mischievous gopher, who eyed me with a mixture of defiance and amusement. Undeterred, I pressed on, determined to salvage my game. However, fate seemed intent on testing my resolve, as I soon found myself facing an unexpected adversary, an alligator lounging menacingly by the water hazard. With adrenaline coursing through my veins, I made a hasty retreat, cursing the day I ever decided to take up golf. But the strangeness was far from over. As I wandered aimlessly in search of solace, I was startled by the sudden appearance of a crazed cat, its eyes ablaze with a feral intensity that sent shivers down my spine. I made a mental note to steer clear of any alleyways in the future. Desperate for a reprieve from the madness, I sought refuge in the comfort of a local eatery, treating myself to a well-deserved lunch. Alas, my respite was short-lived, as my ice cream cone was promptly snatched from my grasp by a towering creature with teeth the size of daggers. I could only watch in disbelief as it disappeared into the horizon, my appetite crushed along with my hopes for a peaceful afternoon. As if on cue, my sister's call only served to compound my growing sense of unease. With trembling hands, I listened as she recounted sightings of a flying rhino soaring above the bustling streets of New York City. My mind reeled at the absurdity of it all, struggling to reconcile the fantastical with the mundane. Determined to salvage what little remained of my sanity, I turned to the one comfort that had never failed me: pizza. But fate, it seemed, had one final twist in store for me, as my eagerly anticipated delivery was intercepted by a creature straight out of a sci-fi nightmare. I watched in stunned silence as the otherworldly being devoured my meal before my very eyes, leaving me with nothing but a hollow sense of defeat. As night fell and the world succumbed to darkness, I couldn't help but wonder what fresh horrors awaited me on the morrow. For in a world where gophers pilfer golf balls and aliens feast on pizza, anything seemed possible. And so, with a heavy heart and a wary gaze, I braced myself for whatever tomorrow might bring.